morning, everyone. It is time for my weight loss update. You will see a grocery haul after this, and you'll see what I've eaten in the last few days as I change what I've been eating. On the 28th of December, I intended to begin my weight loss journey again after a really in-depth look at my internal family systems and how my parts were triggering me to start binge eating again. I worked really hard on my internal family systems, and by the end of January I had got to the place where I felt stronger, I felt balanced, and I felt whole. From the 2nd of February, I ploughed through all of February, all of March, and the first 2 weeks of April. Now, what did I eat? Well, for those 2.5 months, what I had every day was 1 ounce of dry oats. To that, I would add water, and I like my oats quite runny. I don't like it thick. So I'd add about 6.4 ounces of water, then I would microwave it. Then I would put in 1.4 ounces of half and half. I would add Greek yogurt, which would bring it up to around about 5 ounces of protein. Then I would add blueberries and pineapple. If I didn't have blueberries, I would just have pineapple. If I didn't have pineapple, I'd just have blueberries. Or I would have slices of banana. That was breakfast every single day for 2.5 months. Then for lunch, I would have 2 hash browns, 2 poached eggs, 1 stick of cheese, 1 apple, which is an ambrosia apple. If I didn't have the apples, I would have 2 nectarines. If I didn't have the nectarines or the apple, I would have 2 plums. So that was lunch every day. To that, I would also add 1 tomato and 1.5 inches of cucumber, which I would then slice up. So that was lunch. I would do exactly the same for tea. I had that every single day. Throughout that 2.5 months, I was able to go from 118.9 kgs down to 112.9 kgs. This last week, I have changed my eating plan, and I have had 4 ounces of wild brown rice and 2 poached eggs and an apple. The next morning I have had oats, Greek yogurt, half and half, and pineapple. Or I have had oats, Greek yogurt, half and half, and pineapple and some banana. I have had 2 hash browns, 2 poached eggs, and an apple. That has been breakfast. For lunch, I have had coleslaw, tomato, cucumber, and cottage cheese with salmon, an apple, and a stick of cheese. Tea had been coleslaw, tomato, cucumber, spinach, and 4 ounces of rotisserie chicken, and a coffee. Today I had coleslaw, tomato, cucumber, spinach, cottage cheese, and salmon, and an apple and a stick of cheese. I did exactly the same the day before because I had been out with my grandson and my granddaughter. So when I have been out with them, I haven't had my lunch, but they have had lunch out. They had their McDonald's and then headed home, and then I had my lunch tea together. Today I did exactly the same. My grandson had McDonald's. I had a flat white, just a medium flat white. That was what I had. I am finding it so much easier to take my grandchildren out and for them to have a treat. Now, I don't take them out, you know, once a month, once a week. It's usually once every 2 months, 3 months, or it's specifically for a birthday. That is the only time that they get the likes of McDonald's. I am able to go out and sit where there are food areas right round me with whatever you can think of, and it doesn't faze me. The smells when I walk in actually don't smell good, and I never ever thought that I would get to that point where the smell of takeaway food would not feel good or smell good or give me that feeling that I wanted to have it. So I'm really happy about that. I got on the scales this morning and I'm now down to 110.4 kgs. Taking the grains out at lunch and dinner now is the way I'm moving forward now, because I know that I can do this. By having the same thing every day for 2.5 months has helped me to find peace in my head. I don't have any more mind monkeys. I don't have any cravings for food. I don't think about food. It is one thing that has disappeared, and I'm so happy. It's left a huge space where I can fill my mind with something else, and that is what I'm doing. So that is the catch up for this week. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, like, comment, and share if there is something in my content that may be of benefit to someone else out there. And I will catch you in my next video. Bye. Good evening, everyone. I've just been and done my groceries, so I thought I'd share my haul. I have 3 bottles of fresh organic half and half. I have 2 of the Carlo authentic Greek yogurt, one of natural and one of vanilla bean. I have 2 pasta sauces. One is tomato and red capsicum, the other is garlic. I have 2 savoury onion tuna and 4 wild pink salmon. I also have 2 hash browns. Over here I have the produce. I have 2 cucumbers, 2 Sweet Temptations tomatoes, 6 small baby red onions, 2 bags of Vital Vegetables, Vital Bones. I also got a bag of spinach, 2 kumara or sweet potato, 1 spaghetti squash, 1 butternut pumpkin, 1 roast chicken, and a bag of apples. That is my grocery haul for this week. Yeah, I am changing things up, so let's see how it goes when we get to the meals. Monday, April the 17th, breakfast. Brown and wild rice with 2 eggs scrambled in, 1 apple and 1 cup of coffee. Good Tuesday morning, here is breakfast. 2 hash browns, 2 poached eggs, 1 apple and a cup of coffee. Breakfast this morning is rolled oats, Greek yogurt, pineapple, some milk and a cup of coffee. Lunch today, cup of coffee, a tomato, an apple, stick of cheese, 2 hash browns and 2 eggs. Breakfast this morning is pineapple, Greek yogurt, half and half, and rolled oats, and I have a cup of coffee. Today's weighed and measured lunch is cucumber, tomato, salmon, cottage cheese and chives, a coffee, an apple and a stick of cheese. I am moving away from having a grain at lunch and at tea. We'll see how we go. Breakfast this morning is 2 hash browns, 2 poached eggs, a cup of coffee and a sliced apple. Lunch today, 1 apple, a coffee, tomato, coleslaw, cottage cheese and salmon. Tea tonight is coleslaw, spinach, tomato, chicken and a cup of coffee. Tea tonight is an apple, some chicken, cucumber, tomato and coleslaw. Breakfast this morning, rolled oats, a little bit of cream, Greek yogurt, pineapple and a coffee. 1 slab of water. 2 bunches of bananas, 1 large Best Foods real mayonnaise, 3 cans of pineapple chunks, 3 cans of bean mix, 2 Vital Slaw, more eggs, 2 more fresh organic milk and some Uncle Toby's. That's the grocery top up on Saturday. Much needed coffee, chicken, tomato, cucumber, coleslaw, spinach and an apple. That is lunch tea today I've combined because it's late and it's 5 to 5. Breakfast this morning for Ronan and for Nona. We're having a healthy breakfast, aren't we, Ronan? Today's lunch tea combo. I missed my lunch again today, so it's lunch and tea together. Cheese stick, apple, cucumber, tomato, coleslaw, salmon, cottage cheese and a cup of coffee.